What if I told y'all this? What if Charleston had some inappropriate actions with his family member back in the day? Don't know if y'all heard this, but check this out. Let's meet Charleston's cousin, and she's finna tell her story about when she was 11 years old. Check her out. Shout out to T. Will. Y'all give me one second. Let's get it.
Um, around what age were you when this all happened?
Um, about 11 or 12. And we was at my auntie house. Charleston had just came home from TYC, and I was getting out the shower or whatever, and he came in there fondling me. Um, I had watched one of his videos here recently because I had heard about how he was on there making jokes about when we was little, we used to have sex with our cousins. What the fuck? I mean, I'm sorry. What do they do that at?
Right, where
He
did they do that at?
placed getting
Crazy.
paperwork on what happened, but just what I wanted to reveal because I didn't feel like everything was appropriate at the time. We got district clerk office paperwork here now.
See what she's saying? She has district clerk office paperwork from back in the day right in front of her that she's reading from when this happened. Charleston White. So what happened? Charleston White fondled her when she got out of the shower. She was 11 years old at the time. This shit's sick, y'all. This is his cousin.
So
District, yeah,
on the
district
first
clerk.
Thursday of November 1998, Charleston White signed a court order arrangement to now or anytime after the day above contact the victim, Shulandra Price. Khan was 11 years old of age when contact was made. Sexual or direct penetration was made. Defendant has previous convictions prior to current event. Paragraph 1 states the test was positive for defendant's semen. So, I mean, we got everything from the detective's name to the signature of the district clerk. I mean, I don't.
Phone numbers. And this says, this is crazy. This is crazy. They got he been tested positive for the semen, it all matched up. Direct penetration, sexually direct penetration was made. Defendant has previous convictions prior to the current event. Paragraph 1 states the test was positive for defendant's semen. This is crazy. You got a detective name and phone number on here. March 16, 1999.
Damn. So this was over 20 years ago, y'all. Over 20 fucking years ago. This the nigga y'all supporting. This the nigga y'all booking for them comedy shows. That's just crazy, bro. That's sick, dog. That's sick, dog. That's sick, bro. Your own cousin, my nigga. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Charleston, you can't keep hiding from all this. You can't keep hiding from this. Um, like I know it's painful that like at your age and you try to tell someone. I know like was it any kind of friction in the family, like people telling you lying?
Yeah, a lot of it came from like my aunts and stuff saying that I just wanted attention and stuff like that. Like, I really don't want to make this about anybody other than myself. You know what I'm saying? But, as far as my immediate family, everybody was out on board after everything got processed and was, you know, systemized or whatever you might want, whatever great language you might want to use for it. Um, and I haven't had to really revisit that except when he came to Stop Six working at the club, and then he had put that program there for kids. And I was just thinking, damn, for a person who always doing shit,
Okay.
you know what's going on, like
Wow, bro.
If I was that young, that means
Traumatized her,
Charleston was
bro.
19, right? 19, 20, something like that. I'm sorry. Um, hmm, I don't just think about it every day to remember the exact ages both of us was, but I do know he had just came home and he was a whole lot older than me, you know. People think shit like that is funny and it's a joke, but if you ever go on my page, anything that I'm on there doing for the jail motivational speeches or any of that, if you just listen to it, it'll tell you the whole story. You know what I mean? This ain't something I just started dealing with. This is something I've been dealing with.
So take your time. And, you know, it's painful that you have to.
Shulandra, I've been listening to everything, of course, backstage, and I'm I'll take it from here for a second, T. Will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Bro, this crazy.
you know the thing that got me about it was the first
Showing
time we did the
crime.
interview with each other. He watched it because he went live the next day, Shulandra, and he made a statement. Yeah, she ain't got no paperwork. Ain't no paperwork with my name on it. And T. Will, you right there to witness it, ain't you?
Yes, I'm right here to witness. I read it. It's even more paperwork that she has that she really didn't want to just bring forward because it's a lot. It's a
It's a
lot.
lot.
She's not the only one. He has like they have like two more cousins, family members that's victims. She really didn't want to bring them into it, so we're not gonna say their name. But
For sure.
Charleston, you know what you did, man, and I'm pretty sure it hurts you. Like you got to watch this man just go around everywhere. He bragging about how he used to who didn't hunch their cousins and all that, but it's not right, especially when your cousin's not want to hunt you back, and then you really grown and they still a minor. You know what I mean? Underage child, and that's like he robbed you of your innocence. Uh, you really, I'm pretty sure, like your trust was bad. Uh,
It still is. I have a lot of problems with this, you know. Everybody don't just know what I go through because I'm not a boisterous person, and, you know, just like put everybody in my business. But every chance I get to tell a story to somebody I think need it, I do share it, you know. But people just don't understand. My personal life is just like, because I can't never get past. At first, I couldn't figure out why. Then, when I started going to therapy, I was like, okay, maybe this is why. But then, when I see him, and it just looked like it don't bother him to say whatever he want to say about whoever he want to say it about.
So if they found
That's
the
what make it hurt a little bit.
T. Will, if they and Shalandra, if they found this off in you and they got it in that paperwork, how in the hell did he dodge the penitentiary behind this shit?
Because it was basically like a plea made before before he was able to be sentenced. I didn't want to fully prosecute him because they was making me feel bad about it because he was my cousin, you know.
Right,
And so with me being so young, I was just like, okay, well, I don't want him to go to jail. I want this to happen.
right. So they
And
gave
so
him
that's
another
how.
chance. You basically gave him another chance.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I hear
And he
this, but he
still
always
acts
bragging about the white people.
unappreciative. He always acts unappreciative. That's the point that killed me. Not that he should appreciate me, but just appreciate God for even giving me the heart to give you a chance like that, you know.
And over
And
the
then
years,
you go and make statements about
Damn, man, that's crazy work.
jokingly or whatever you was doing. You don't make statements like that, knowing you really hurt somebody.
Take time.
Shalandra, one thing that caught my attention is when and I told you this on the phone, one day I was listening to him, right? And I heard him making reference to, yeah, when you're growing up, you hump your cousins, and we all did that in our family.
Now we all heard him say that in multiple interviews, right? I know I have. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know if y'all done heard him say that in multiple interviews. Cause I didn't heard it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, bro. This nigga's out of line, man. He gotta be stopped, bro.
Family. and everybody's done that. And he say how it was so much in y'all's family. He didn't say that he was the one doing the shit to people.
People always leave out themselves when they the ones doing wrong.
Man, well, you have so much courage, man. You know what I'm saying, for even getting up here and even reliving this stuff. And I want you to, and I made it clear that this ain't just for him. This is for the young girls out there. What kind of message do you have? Matter of fact, before you do that, can you take us that day off into what happened and how you told us on the last show about how everything occurred in the bathroom?
I did that at the beginning.
Right, you said when you came out.
Oh, you did.
Oh, when I was coming out the shower and he started
Yeah.
fucking with me. And
Wow.
then, he kept telling me that we was playing house. We was playing house, everybody do it. And then
You 11 years old. You're 11-year-old little girl, man. What are you thinking at that time? Were you scared? So like terrified of it?
I was scared. Of course I was terrified. Because what am I supposed to think? And I'm a child, you know?
Right.
I mean, what would you, I mean,
Yeah.
Wow.
Boy,
from the
that's terrible.
time I told my parent I never ever went back over there again, everything else was handled accordingly. You know, some families are the families that like to keep stuff under the table because, you know, everybody, the way we grew up, everybody business ain't nobody business, you know?
Man,
That's right.
ain't that what I said? Some shit, you know, be getting swept up under the rug, you know what I'm saying? Everything that's done in the dark come to the light though. You know what I'm saying? And look, this shit, bro, this sad, bro. Charleston, you a sick fuck, bro. She was 11 years old, my nigga. Bro, you sick, my nigga. You knew you were doing wrong. Cause you coercing her to play house is crazy work, bro. That's crazy.
And I ain't never trying to hurt nobody. That's not never my case, you know? But just don't continuously hurt me by going around parading like it was okay and it's not.
Wow.
Like he's throwing in your face, your other victim's face. It's like he feel like he untouchable now. It's like because he done got away with so much, so he feel like can't nobody touch him, which is wrong. It's like, and from the conversation, he never tried to even apologize for his wrongdoing or nothing.
No.
That creep just a monster.
And did it tear y'all's family apart? I can imagine Miss Shulandra like,
Well,
did
we
it?
ain't as close as we used to be.
Right. But y'all just they just really try to act like it never happened. A lot of them just go on with your life.
Yeah,
And that's got
Wow.
What are some of the things you've been through this in your life, you know, that you can attribute to this happening? You know, the downfalls, let's say, in life, you know,